I would take anybody. Like, at this point, I would take anybody. I wouldn't care if it was Tom, Dick or Harry. I couldn't give a hell who it was. We just need somebody in. We need to get away from this circus of that freak and that clown being at the club, and we need proper investment. We need firepower, and we need somebody who can come in and make sure that Perez, if he's getting in there, is fighting for his place and he doesn't just walk in, because there's too many players with an air of arrogance that I'm a first team starter regardless, and that is not good and it's not healthy.
The protests need to keep going. It doesn't matter how small you are, because it's negativity against Mike Ashley. Anybody who says it isn't needs the fucking head screwed on, because at the end of the day they're trying to do something. The likes of the Magpie Group, yeah, it might not work, but so what? They're a bunch of fans who actually give a shit and trying to do anything. Now there is other fans that will boycott games. That's fine. That might be them who give a shit, but by not funding Mike Ashley. It depends which side of the fence to sit on. See what I did, Mark? There. But for me, keep it going. You've got to keep protesting, even if it's small. It can only. I mean, MPs are getting involved. MPs are getting involved. That's big.
But those rumours are a load of fucking bollocks. It's the fucking Mirror, fucking useless cunts. They're nearly as bad as the Sun.
Why? Why would he come? Right? He's managing up in Scotland, where he's been complaining and bitching that he's not getting investment in the team. He took the club as far as it can go, and he's also complaining about infrastructure. Why would he come to Newcastle, where we've got no money, no promise of infrastructure improvements? So what's the point? And on top of it, he's only managed in the Fizzy Pop League, and you know, he didn't do great previously. He's had a bit at Swansea, but is that really enough for a club the size of Newcastle United in the position that we are in? No, I honestly still think that Rafa is the right man for the job, but he's not beyond criticism. To me, Brendan Rodgers is an absolute no-go.
I kind of do see where people are coming from. It could have an impact on the team, because to be honest, this is a championship team and they are playing in front of 52,000. Well, it was about 50,000 today because people have stopped coming, a couple of thousand stopped coming, but still it is serious pressure. So do I think we should stop? Maybe, but I don't think that will happen. I think it will keep on going. I think you've seen with the Magpie Group that they're intent on protesting until he's gone, it looks like.
I think the club will be sniffing out individual managers, because look, Rafa's winded down his contract. If they don't get Rafa signed, they've got to have someone come in. They can't have a Chris Hughton situation many years ago where Chris Hughton didn't know. Funny enough, Chris Hughton's here, ironic, but you can't have that situation where Chris Hughton, when he was here, doesn't know whether he's going to be a manager or not going into the season. So they will be sniffing around, whether it's Brendan Rodgers or not. I've got obviously a source that it's Slavisa Jokanovic. Whether that'll happen or not, who knows. But Brendan Rodgers, is he the next one? Because he's not getting back to Celtic. You know, Paul's already said it earlier on in a fan cam. Why would he come doing to have the same situation? It makes no sense. So we'll be linked, and the papers will link it, but I don't believe now what they say.
To be honest, I think we should double the protests.
Double it.
I think backing the team, we're not getting the results still, even though we're backing them. I'd say the next home game, I think protests should begin. I honestly think we need to double up on that, because I think the focus now should be get Mike Ashley out of the club and start again. Sunderland, they got relegated twice, but they got rid of Ellis Short, and now look at them, they're flying high in League One, and they're going about their business really well because they got rid of Ellis Short. He was the cancer in their club, so we need to get rid of ours now. And even if it takes to go to League One and get laughed at by the entire world to get rid of Mike Ashley, I'll be willing to do that.
First of all, I think I do rate Brendan Rodgers. He is a good manager. Would I have him over Rafa? No. But if we lose, next games we've got Southampton away, Watford at home and Bournemouth at home.
How many points should we be getting from those 3 fixtures? That's really important, 3 games now.
Well, we're down at the bottom at the minute, so I don't want to be overreactive, but I think we need 9. I think we need to win all 3, I think. But if we lose those next 3 games, I'd start to wonder really whether, I don't really want to say this, but whether Rafa is kind of like the right man for the job if we lost the next 3 games. It's just, I don't want to be like that because he's done loads for the club, but if we just lose our next 3 games, we're in really trouble. We could be 6 to 9 points off staying up already, and it's like only November.
If you had to have one manager to replace Rafa, we hope he doesn't go, but if he did, who would you take?
Gus Hiddink. Simple as that. The man's a winner.
Really?
Why not? Tell me why not? You can't give me an answer, can you? Why wouldn't...
I'm just shocked.
Well, because Gus Hiddink, he's experienced, he's won trophies around Europe, he's semi-retired. You know what it is, if we could sell the club, but you're asking a big thing for fucking Lee Charney to sell you the fucking club. Fuck me. You'll sell you the fucking Sports Direct sign, man. But if Rafa ever was to go, whoever that next man is not going to be loved because it's Rafa Benitez. It's kind of similar when Keegan left. It's kind of similar when Bobby left. That next guy is not who's going to be loved. But I would say Gus Hiddink, if it was to come down to it, fingers crossed it isn't because Rafa's the man to take it forward.
I think it is affecting the players, to be honest. I just think, to be fair, I'm glad we put it aside for most of the game. You know, the Ashley Out chance came later on in the game. But I just feel like it's kind of affecting the players.
Should we stop all these protests? Should we just go with the game as normal?
No, don't. No, I don't. But I think just do outside the ground. I think it's in the ground. You know, there's a lot of discontent. I think that's what's getting to the players.
Rafa's the man for the job. I'm fully behind Rafa. It's just politically in high up and whatever. That's the problem. Mike Ashley's the cancer. How many managers we had?
A lot. Houghton did a good job, didn't he?
Houghton did a good job in the midst of all this, but it's high up that we need to get rid of. Rafa's the one person that you could say, if there's investment, he could take the club forward. But can it fix a car for if you told a mechanic to fix a car for broomstick, wouldn't be able to take it, man.